This is the talk of Music City Real Estate.
Welcome back to another episode of the Talk of Music City Real Estate,
where we educate and motivate all things real estate.
My name is Monty Moore with Realty One Group Music City.
Hey, and I'm Carey Ann with CMG Financial and my mortgage team.
Every week we'll be posting a new episode chock full of Nashville real estate value.
Yes, and you can follow along and subscribe at talkmusiccity.com.
Got a question for us? Ask away at questions@talkmusiccity.com. That's questions at talkmusiccity.com.
Monty.
Carey Ann, Jason
who
Hoover.
we have in the house with us.
We're back by popular demand, Mr. Gopal Basnet. Welcome, Gopal. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me here.
Yeah, it's so
I
good
know
to
you're,
see you.
You're so busy. I didn't know if we could carve out this next 20 or 30 minutes with you, but thank you for honoring us with that experience, this experience.
I had this in my calendar this time. I cannot miss this.
I love a man with a calendar. That is good. On time. So good.
Well, Gopal, last year we celebrated you being the Rookie of the Year. In addition to being a Rookie of the Year of our 200-plus agents, you were also, I believe, number 5?
I think it was 5.
Yeah,
wow.
We had put together we were pushing over $687 million, I think, in production for the company, and I forget, 1,700 transactions, and you were ranked number 5 in that effort. Congratulations, brother. It's not very often that a Rookie of the Year is also in our top 10.
Thank you so much. So it's just because of the leadership, the support I have been getting with Realty One Group here.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Love that.
I think that and not much sleep.
We're hoping he doesn't fall asleep
Of course,
tonight.
my hard work is always there, but I wouldn't achieve that, honestly, again, I keep telling, without this support. And the support I have been getting is beyond my expectations.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So, Gopal, it's it's obvious that those that have been in the business a shorter time, like yourself, how do you take us in a day in Gopal Basnet's life? Can you tell us what you do to in some element as far as what helps you become the successful person that you are? I know you got an amazing heart. We knew that when we first brought you in the organization, and that's what, of course, we're looking for always, is the right heart, the right attitude that fits the culture. But what is it about you that has helped you that you can help other people with better understanding what it takes to be successful in today's world?
Okay, the main thing I always share is the passion always, because we have to be passionate on what we're doing as well. Mm-hmm. So when I go and talk to a client, and if I do not show how passionate I am in what I'm doing, that it really shows. It's my expression, the way I'm talking about, and how deep I am in what I'm doing, and how much I love what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. That really makes difference. Wow. So when I just talk about, loving what we're doing.
It's not uncommon for me to share that people have to believe the messenger before the message even matters, and your enthusiasm coming out probably has a lot to do with believing that messenger. Last week, you'll recall, we were in the Berry Hill office, and we crossed paths, and you said these folks are first-time buyers. They were you could light up a room with their faces. They were so excited. And, I've noticed that with you, that it doesn't matter if somebody's a first-time buyer or buying a larger home, you're there your whole heart is there representing them.
Yes. And again, when I talk about real estate, this is not the field, I was expecting to be in when I first came to this country. Mm-hmm. But when I saw there's a need of, creating educated clients, educated buyers, educated sellers. So I feel like if this is doable if I want to get into it, if I try to understand myself first, then it depends on the way we just talk to people all the time. So if we can always explain in a way they understand and make them aware, make them educated, and this is helping me in my business. So because I always do it, I just don't do to make money. I just don't focus, like I always say, about the commission. I just know what my mission is right now, why I'm in this industry. So with that concept, with that mentality, I'm always deep. When I just go, I show them, I share with them what I know. There's nothing to hide in this industry. I just wanted to share more than what I know. Sometimes I try to share more than what I know, so that they will understand and feel very, very comfortable to work with me.
Amazing. When I think of Gopal, I just Googled a word. So this is so funny. Not really funny, but it connects the dots. I thought of grit. And so the definition of grit, or the word, it says a person with true grit has passion and perseverance, and we were just talking about passion. So, you truly have, knowing your backstory, and you shared that the last time, which is inspiring in itself, right? And to know how passionate you are to help all folks, and to be there, even if there's a communication barrier, right. you're thinking outside the box, and you're inspiring those real estate agents out there that there's no hurdle too big. There's no obstacle too big, if you are truly passionate about what you're doing.
Right. No matter, how much educated and how much experience we have in this industry, as long as we want to do it right. That is why I sometimes straightly call you if I need you.
Absolutely.
Immediately.
And I look forward to those calls.
I text, and I always want to do it right. So I don't want to give wrong information, but as long as we want to do it right, it doesn't matter with the experience. I can tell that. It matters how much we want to help, how much we really want to give, so that we will be appreciated for the service we give as well.
So Gopal, you've been in the business for what now? About 2 years now total, almost?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Yes. And you've sold already probably, 100 homes, close to it?
Yes, around close.
Yeah, right. I pay attention, brother.
I think 100. Yeah,
I pay attention to everybody's business because I'm, connected by my heart with everybody in our organization. It's especially easy to be connected to yours because you do care so much. And for those who don't know, you didn't hear the last time we were together. You are from Nepal, correct?
I am. Yes.
So what you came here with a work ethic that makes me look like a part-timer, and I've been accused of being a workaholic, okay? So is it because you see the opportunity here? What drives you other than your passion and to do a great job in what you do? But I've got a feeling that no matter what you're in, you're all in.
Right. I shared before as well in previous episode what else I did here, just chasing the success all the time. So I did business, traditional business, financial industry, everything. But I thought about this is a need. And I have seen so many community members, buying and selling real estate with really no knowledge at all. So with that, hoping that I can share more after me getting educated first, then came into this industry. I never expected that I would do this good, what I'm doing right now, but I am 100% dedicated in what I'm doing. So I'm a very, very communicative person. So I follow up with my clients anytime. I also try to be their friends, try to be their family members, so that I just make them feel so much comfortable so that they can work with me easily,
I think we could all learn, Gopal, from your community's strength. I know when Connie and I sold our home recently, we had a freezer that we didn't need, and I reached out to Gopal, and he said, "Yeah, I'll bring my pickup over," and picked it up for a family member, didn't you?
Yeah, there are family members who just barely have some down payment money, and they will be like, "Okay, I'll buy this later, I'll buy that later." So whenever I see some family members, they want to get rid of the beds, but if they're working good, in good condition, I always pick them up and take it to their family. They need it. They can still make use of it.
Amazing.
So, and what's really interesting, especially in today's world, because we all know if we've been in real estate for more than 5 minutes, that it's tough out there, especially the lower price range. Your average price range is what, around 300,000, something like that?
Around 3 to 350, right?
Yeah, and that's a tough arena right there. So can you give a little secret other than you're passionate, I know, but you're dealing with many times first-time buyers in a tough market that you're competing with cash a lot of times.
Yes.
Is there a secret to, do you connect with the other agent, or what is your secret sauce, brother? To win so many
opportunities. It's a secret.
I mean, there's no secret. Again, like I said, like when I talked to other agents as well, a while ago while I was waiting there, I just confirmed a deal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be sending an offer this evening and contingent upon selling my client's home, and she accepted.
Wow.
So it is about how I want to connect. And I won another contract yesterday out of 17 offers.
Wow.
And it's just like 10%
this is a finance
down.
contract?
Finance contract, 10% down.
Wow.
Out of cash offers. So it also matters about how we express the need of our clients, the way we communicate. It really matters, and it has touched not only the sellers, the agents' heart as well. And also just want to talk about how much confident I am and with my client. Sometimes I end up putting non-refundable honest money as well. So how much confident I am, what kinds of clients I am working with, that really matters in giving me the confidence itself. So if I already prepared my buyers to be a solid buyer, you know, not trying to get them home while they are just struggling with credit with 593, 580. So I always take time. I shared in the previous episodes as well. Whenever I meet clients with lower credit, I give them example. If you wait for another 2 months and if you do these things, your credit can go up. And if you go in a long way, you can save this much money. You know, instead of having their payment 300,000 more right now, if they can wait another 2 months and then bring their payment another $200 down, that really makes difference to their finance as well.
Sure.
It's not only about making a sale.
Absolutely.
You know, just making a sale, raising our volume, getting commission.
Right. No.
It's about, am I really helping that family in the long run as well?
Yes.
Oh, well,
You
you're
know.
creating clients for life. You know, they say that. You're
Right.
really going the extra
And
step.
I'm giving that example to all the families. And I've lost some clients as well. They were like, you wanted me to wait for another 2 months, you didn't get me home, and at that time, and that's only so much I can do. And I just had to do some math. I have to look at this. If you just wait this much, you will save that much money as well. So I always do it that way. So whenever I work with any buyers, my buyers, none of my buyers' loan have failed through so far.
Wow.
Out of
Wow.
70 plus homes I did on the buyer side.
Sure.
And I always get my sometimes clear to close a week in advance. And even the lender I work with, they know how disciplined I am. And they know what happens like if they don't meet my expectation, because I do not leave anything from my end. So I'm very, very detailed person. I'm very disciplined in what I'm doing. So I think that is just lifting me up, my work ethics.
Love that.
I'm sure a higher and higher percentage of your business is coming from referrals at this
Word
point.
of mouth.
Word of mouth.
I mean, a good example, I was called on Sunday evening in one home. They wanted to buy a home. They wanted to sell a home as well. And then they called their relative. Gopal is here. Do you want to come? They just ran. The other family member came and he called his wife. Gopal is right here. Just come. And they started discussing. Like, I generated 6 deals out there in one evening from one meeting.
Wow.
But I took like 3 hours just with that family, going from the beginning of buying and selling process to the end. And then he was like, you are the right person that I can be very, very confident to work with. That's how the business I have been getting as well.
Well, to spend that time, not to see the commission dollars, but see the hearts and the lives involved, and to dedicate that kind of time, their word is far stronger than what yours would be in any sort of marketing or anything. It's because you have really involved yourself in that family, and of course they're gonna, I've always wanted there never to be any hesitation. When I get done working with somebody as a professional, I want there never to hesitate for a second referring me to their family and friends. It sounds like you're certainly doing a great job with that.
And I feel guilty, like if I have served one client right now and a year from now or 2 years from now, if they do not call me back, then I need to know that I just did something wrong.
Wow.
Maybe they were not satisfied with me. So I want to avoid that. So I just make my deals, my communication with clients, agents very clean, like very transparent. So I disclose everything I need to. So, and that's helping me, and I don't only work with my communities. I have been working with several communities.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's what you were sharing before. Do you do it all yourself? Have you at this point leveraged and worked and added to your team?
Right now, honestly, just myself.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
That's incredible. That's incredible. You've heard of this word called leverage, right?
Yes. I have, and I do have reasons. But I am doing some part, advertisement. I have friends doing that for me.
Okay, I saw your social media. It looked real good.
Some other smaller stuff here and there I do, but not as a professionally an assistant. I don't, but I'm working on it.
You fill out the documentation, you do sky slope, you do all this
I
yourself.
do sky slopes. I even do loan applications. I even collect everything, 100% documents in terms of loan, W2. And even if when I meet my first buyers, I know I'm not a loan officer, but basically I will know how much they can qualify for, whether they have good credit or not. Just to give them confidence, I will know by that time. I have been doing.
Are you still helping them with your utilities as well?
Oh yeah, I can't miss that.
Wow, hey, that's incredible.
Yeah.
How would you like to do that, Jason? You got to go sign their utilities up too. I'd rather sit in the dentist chair all day than deal with the water company.
And like one really good example I want to give, and I think this will very, very helpful as well. I mean, someone. She wanted to sell her home. That was in October Road, exit 62. And she owned that home since 1980. And the home was rental home before. And I don't know how she found me. She interviewed 7 agents.
Wow.
She was from here. I think she was born in here, Texas. And she wanted to move to Texas. She interviewed 7 agents. And I was one of the 7. And she called me. I went there and she talked to me about the commission. I just told, this is how much I have to charge my brokerage, and this is how much I want you to give to buyer's agent. And this is what I will do to sell your home. I mean, nobody has lived in this home for several months. So this is not looks like livable homes. And if you want to go buy something else for yourself, you want that in a good condition. You just imagine that. What I will do is give me the key. I have people on site. I will bring them here. They will clean it. The booths outside, we will just scrub them. I will have them work. Do not pay them right now. I mean, they work with me all the time. I have people on site who does any kind of handyman things.
That's key too, right? So that's
write
that one down. That's a good one.
That's golden.
I told her, just give me the key, go sign all the documents, electronic. This is how much I will list your home for, and then don't worry about the commission. You will get from over asking price, and that will take care of the agent's commission. I told her, I left, and there were some agents. She told me they wanted to sell for less price and offered less commission as well. And I said, it's not about commission. I want this. And at 5 o'clock, she called me and take this key. So she wanted to sell that home for $390. But I said, let's take care of these things. Just pay $1,000 to my guys after closing. I will list it for $415. And I did list for $415. In 2 hours, my guys just fixed everything. Really good, very clean. And then she turned utilities on for me. I told her to do it. And I ended up selling $37,000 over asking price at $452. She wanted to sell for $390.
Wow.
And she gave me really good review as well. She was really happy.
So you proved that commission didn't matter.
No, and she told me, and I asked her at end, why did you choose me? Out of 7 agents, she told me, I liked the way you talked to me because you wanted to get my home in a good condition before you want to sell it. Because I want someone to buy a home, and even me, if I want to go buy a home, I want to buy in a good condition. And you told me that thing first before talking about selling price and commission and all that. And I just told her that, it's also how much I am into this business, what people will be looking about.
You had an answer to the problem,
right?
That's really wise to have that group of people
and
who come in.
Why people want to put more? That matters, So I wanted to clean all those obstacles for people to argue about the price.
Right. You took away the question about value.
Right.
Took it away.
And she was someone I didn't know. I never met. She called me from I don't know where she found me, but at least I proved.
Right.
So, and she gave me some referrals after that.
Very nice. Very nice.
It's all about like I said, the passion, work ethics. There's no magic I'm doing. I'm just doing what I'm doing.
Well, you're doing, and that's in quotation.
Yeah.
You're just doing, and I think that's
Gopal,
the key to that.
It's such an honor to have you here with us.
Yes.
I hope we send, and we're going to send this podcast out, and I hope your community and all those that are looking for somebody passionate to work for them, pick up on that passion and that work ethic and that heart of hearts that you really truly want to serve people. God bless you, man. We really appreciate you.
I do really appreciate, and I'm blessed to be in this brokerage, and a lot of vendors, I always get called, but I really do not have time to shop around anything. I really do not do.
Yeah.
I just trust, and I just keep that relationship, maintain that relationship, and work. And so I'm always blessed. I always tell that to be in the Realty One group.
Well, thank you, sir.
So I'm just seeing myself growing in this industry. So, and that's one of the reason I'm here as well.
Well, thank you,
from
sir.
the support.
You're just beginning. It's great. We can't wait to watch you all the way.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, everybody,
Thank you.
for listening. You've been listening to The Talk of Music City Real Estate.